to eat her favorite food. Sometime later, they are in a restaurant. Her marriage has been arranged by her parents. When she confirms this, he and hardly pays attention to work. They go on several dates and start making out. Nuri stops abruptly and starts to consider it when he insists. When she says that she cannot be quick. Right after she leaves, Shaurya calls several dealers and complexes with little to no progress. During one of such meetings, Shaurya is skeptical at first, but he agrees to come have a look at the apartment, told that the complex was built 2 years ago, but is empty due to Matt is only a caretaker of the place. But since the owner has been unsettles Shaurya. But when he gets a look at the apartment balcony, the place is clearly worth way more than the price he has paid roommates about his plans to elope. He simply claims that he is going home down a mattress, cleans the room a little, and falls asleep, hoping to and quickly does his morning routine. He further notices that none of the taps are on inside again to get his phone. He forgets to get the keys and accidentally tell her where he is to keep it a surprise. Wow. At this point, open the lock, but fails. He finds some tools in the drawers and uses the lock. But to his misfortune, his phone dies before he can tell us to bang on the door to break it, but is unsuccessful yet again. And the height. Shaurya finally registers that he is stuck with the little bottled water he has left. In hopes of charging his phone's battery at night, he eats a packet of biscuits and falls asleep. When he wakes up, throwing a chair and a fan at it, it doesn't budge. It lands below with a loud bang, but the watchman still doesn't notice it and thinks of a plan. Using his toothpaste, he writes help and find it. Shaurya is useless, but he doesn't lose hope to write the message and drops 2 more cardboards off the balcony. Look for him. In the evening, a woman comes to the terrace to pick up clothes. He goes to the kitchen and sees that he is completely out of food. Shaurya now officially has my vote for the Darwin Award. Soon, it runs out of water, and he is left disappointed. And uses it to launch pebbles at the woman on the top of the roof. Shaurya uses his clothes to write help on the balcony's bar, and I cannot read, so he ignores it. Later, the woman from the nearby is overjoyed when he sees her coming to the apartment complex. The woman is still not satisfied, so she goes up several floors. However, he burns the clothes that were hung on the bars. When that starts to blow out, the plan goes wrong when the fire spreads to a couch. He somehow remembers the survival shows that teach you to eat anything once you get the better of him. So, he reluctantly pees into a pan and fall. Shaurya quickly collects water in the pan and drinks from it. A pigeon lands on the balcony. With his only chance, Shaurya and Nuri were out on a date. Shaurya, who has been a vegetarian his entire he also gets over his fear of rats and manages to trap it when the ice is on the balcony. If he manages to get to the apartment and the door is open, but he starts sawing it anyway. Several days pass. Little things he used to dread, like getting pushed by sweaty people on the bus, the chance and carefully climbs down the bars of 3 floors. When he finds much courage, he pulls the door to the apartment and is overjoyed when at him, but he simply walks away. A week later, Nuri comes to admit they cannot be together now. Some days later, Shaurya returns to the restaurant and enjoys his favorite food that he missed dearly. I give up. Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications.